Republican Party is launching a new campaign today, not for an office, but for an image change. In the past few years, the GOP has lost the White House and the majority in Congress. The numbers are really quite startling on first glance. Since 2004, Republicans lost 54 of the 435 total seats in the House of Representatives, 15 of the 100 in the United States Senate, including most recently Arlen Specter. The veteran Republican senator announced earlier this week he was becoming a Democrat. And there's still an undecided Senate race in Minnesota. If Democrat Al Franken wins, as is suspected, that will be 16 losses. This isn't happening just in Washington. GOP incumbents lost 7 governor races nationwide. House Minority Leader John Boehner spoke about all of this today. Listen.
Been in a difficult position, having lost a lot of seats in the 2006 election cycle, lost a lot of seats in the 2008 cycle. Our candidate for president didn't do nearly as well as we'd all would have liked. And so our brand has been tarnished.
So now the Republican Party is launching a sort of listening tour a la Hillary Clinton and sending its most famous figures to cities all across our land to try to reconnect with voters. With us now, the chairman of the House Republican Conference, Mike Pence. He's live in the House office building. Sir, great to see you. Thank you.
Thanks, Shep.
What's job number one for repairing what John Boehner calls the tarnished image?
Well, look, there's no question this has been a challenging time for the GOP, but I have to tell you, I think the key for any political movement in this country, and particularly here in Washington, D.C., has been its ability to connect, and in our case, to reconnect with the values and the sentiments and the ideas of the American people. This new initiative to go out, to listen, to learn, to draw the great ideas from across this country into Washington, D.C., and into the debate over everything from energy to health care to the economy is part and parcel of what this new effort is really all about, Shep. There's a lot of people in America really feel like no one in Washington is listening to them. Republicans have been in the fight against all the runaway spending. We're bringing new ideas, but we want to enlist that energy across this country.
Fight against the runaway spending. $1.2 trillion happened under the last administration in the middle of this economic crisis. But there is evidence to suggest that the right wing of the Republican Party, the Club for Growth and others, have come in and said, we're going to run candidates against your candidates to, quote, purify, unquote, as Arlen Specter put it, the party. Do you need to rein in the right?
Oh, gosh, come on, Shep.
Well, I mean,
and remember, more than half of House Republicans opposed the Wall Street bailout, not once, but twice. The errors of the last administration, Republicans have some share in them. But I got to tell you, since the first of this year, Republicans on Capitol Hill have fought the so-called stimulus bill, the omnibus bill, and this monstrous budget that'll have nearly $1 trillion in deficit every year for the next 10 years was opposed by every single Republican in Congress 3 different times. So just, trust me on this.
Right.
Republicans know what our values are. This effort to reach out across the country is to reground our party with the common sense, virtues, and wisdom of the American people, and we're very excited about it.
A lot of moderates have switched over to the other side or sort of dropped out of the process, and a lot of people point to social issues, saying that the right wing, at least, of the Republican Party is out of touch with mainstream America. Do you agree, and are changes in the works?
Well, look, I'm pro-life. I don't apologize for it, and there are tens of millions of Americans, Republicans, Democrats, and independents
who believe
in the sanctity of life, and believe in the sanctity of life and in the sanctity of marriage. And we're going to reconnect with those people as well by taking the kind of stands we took yesterday on the so-called hate crimes bill, which really represents a threat to religious freedom of expression in this country. But look, this tour that has been a little bit underway, it'll go to Virginia this weekend. I'm going to go on tour with the Energy Working Group out to Pittsburgh and Indianapolis in California this month. It's all built on a simple idea, Shep, and that is that all the best ideas in America are out in America, not in Washington, D.C. Republicans are going to go out, not only share our vision, but we're going to listen, we're going to learn, and then we're going to lead this government back to fiscal discipline, limited government, free market values, and, yes, those traditional values.
Congressman Mike Pence of Indiana, good luck. Thank you.
Thank you, Shep.